Welcome to the Geek Easy, fellow geeks. Open a beverage of your choice because today we will be doing another installment of Incredible Independent, where I talk about an independent comic that is just awesome. Today, I will be talking about Blood Commandment. This is issue number 204. It is published by Image Comics with the one-man art imprint. It is written by Simon Kudransky, I think that's how you pronounce the name. Don't hold me to it. It is created, written, and art by Simon Kudransky, and translation assistant and editor is Adam Morwill. So I'm guessing this actually isn't written in English originally, because there is a translation assistant, and then the letterer is Marshall Dillon. Marshall Dillon. I guess he moved on to another job after he retired from being a marshal. All right. So this is obviously book 2 of the miniseries. The first book, you have Ezra and his son. They're out hunting in the woods. Ezra's teaching his son how to shoot, and Ezra shoots at a deer and misses. And the father's like, okay. Ezra's like, okay, that's cool. And the son then tells his father, I missed intentionally. He just couldn't get himself to shoot the deer. And the kid was thinking his dad was going to be disappointed, but his dad's like, look, you told the truth. That's the best thing. And this isn't about you killing the deer. I can get us food. Don't worry about it. We're not going to stop. This is more about you learning to handle the weapon, because there's stuff out there that at some point you're going to need to know how to handle a weapon to protect yourself. And so you have this nice little moment between the father and son, and the kid starts asking about his mother, yada yada yada, and they go. You find out they're living out in a cabin in the woods. The mother had died prematurely, from a disease, and there's something up with the father. There's something different about him, and he's like, okay, I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you. The kid realizes there's something different about him. He's like, I'll tell you when you hit 18. And they go into town to talk to a guy at a general store. Say, okay, I need this. And they go off to eat. And that's when you see that someone's following the store owner, winds up killing the store owner, and or taking him out, and somebody's watching Ezra, and he realizes, he finds a cigarette butt and like, hey, somebody's watching us. That's where this one picks up. So you have, starts out with the sheriff getting up, getting ready, and just little, look at the art on here. Just boom, 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 just showing he's getting ready, going out, and he sees a little animal on the side of the road, and it's torn apart. It's like someone grabbed it by its head, tail, tore it apart. And so he's talking to his deputy, doing an investigation, and then he gets called in and something else, and then you switch scenes, talking about how someone that they can't be out in daylight, which is something you also hear them saying about Ezra, and how their bodies, how this person needs to being out only at night. All their other senses adapt. The hearing with echolocation, and their sight can pick up heat and all that. And someone says, "Hey, please, I've shown you where they live. Now let me go. You promised." And I lied. So this looks like he's what they were describing was kind of a vampire, and this is him. Was the guy that seemed to be watching, attacking the store owner. So now we're kind of watching hearing about the narration about how this creature is different than humans, and he's looking for Ezra, and you're getting the cop showing up to investigate how the general store owner, his wife, reported him missing. And so he and the deputy are trying to figure out what's going on. They check the store. The car's still there. They think, hey, maybe he went to a bar to have some beer, left his car there, because he didn't want to drive. Check the bar. No. Check his wife. Hey, how's the marriage going? And she's like, yeah, it's going good. Don't. And that's when the guy shows up. We get to Ezra and his son, and he's got at the end of the last book, the father said, "Get the gun," and so they're preparing for somebody to show up, and like he knows that someone's after him, and the people are out to get him, and so he tells his son, he says, "Hey, look, when I told you when you're a kid that monsters don't exist, well, monsters exist. Not like the kind that you're thinking of, but these are, human-type monsters," and that's when other dude shows up at the house. And there is a short battle. And you can tell that the two know each other. The vampire is pissed. There is a history to him. This is at some point he had left. Ezra had left these people and left them behind. That's why he's living in the woods, it would seem, because he didn't want people to know where he was. I guess he fell in love with the wife, got together, had the kid. The wife died of cancer. We find out that the wife died of cancer, and that he was willing to switch her to make her immortal, and she says no. It's just, so you're slowly picking up more as the plot progresses, and so you've got the creature who is a vampire after Ezra because he had left their group at some point, and there's some serious animosity between the two. and we still don't know what the deal is and why, everything. But it's a really good story. You're finding out as you go along what is behind it, and aside from the really good story, you just have this incredibly beautiful art. I don't know why in this last book, A Town Called Terror is the one that I read, why the art was, he had somebody else doing the art, which wasn't as good, because it was more kind of a stylized thing where, it was hard to tell who was who and all that. Why Simon didn't do it himself. But I just love how he's doing the art in this thing. It's just beautiful. Look at how fantastic this art is. I mean, that's here's where he's talking to the wife, and she's basically saying, about the marriage. And it's minimalist color, and then every once in a while they throw stuff in like that. Okay, it's dawn now, to punctuate a point between how great the story is and the art in like this as it is makes it even better. I am absolutely in love with this series, and I cannot wait to pick up number 3 to find out what's going on, and I will obviously probably be getting the trade. So I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 and just say pick it up because it is awesome. Awesome. Did I say awesome? Yes. So Blood Commandment number 2 by Simon Kudransky. Pick it up if you haven't got it. Number 1 should still be on the shelves. Pick it up, read 1 and 2, and let me know in the comments below what you think of it. And so, like, subscribe, and most of all, enjoy your comics.